My pension on brandy and summer gloves and satin sandals, and say with no money for butter. I shall sit down on the pavement when I'm tired and gobble up samples in shops and ring alarm bells and run my stick along the public railing to make up for the sobriety of my youth. I shall go out in my slippers in the rain and pick the flowers in other people's gardens and learn to spit. But perhaps I should begin a little now, so that people who know me won't be too surprised and confused when suddenly I am old and start to wear purple. Loves playing music, and if you people enjoy what we're going to do this evening as much as we enjoy performing it, then I think you'll all have a good time. Now, Michael has forgotten something, yes? Right. Now, we decided to arrange the poems rather than chronologically, which would be rather dull, to arrange them thematically. So the first theme is my favourite. It's called Of Love and Lust. And the first poem that I'm going to read is by my dear favourite, William Shakespeare, who's probably the greatest English poet that ever lived. And the sonnet that I'm going to read is one of the most well-known, Shall I Compare Thee? But it's a bit like a Bach prelude. You can hear it a million times, but you never get sick of it. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease have oft too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed. And every fair from fair sometimes declines by chance, or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest, nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines in time thou knowest. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. untrodden ways, beside the streams of dove, a maid whom there were none to praise, and very few to love. A violet by a mossy stone, half hidden from the eye, fair as a star, when only one is shining in the sky. She lived unknown, and few could know when Lucy ceased to be. But she is in her grave. Oh, my body when it is with your body. It is so quite new a thing. Muscles better and nerves more. I like your body. I like what it does. I like its howls. I like to feel the spine of your body and its bones, and the trembling, smooth firmness which I will again and again and again kiss. I like kissing the this and that of you. I like stroking the shocking fuzz of your electric fur. And what is it comes over parting flesh and eyes, big love crumb? Possibly, I like the thrill of underneath you, quite so you. La Belle Dame sans Merci. It's a rather scary one about a gentleman who was bewitched by a rather beautiful young lady. Oh, what can ail thee, night at arms, alone and palely loitering? The sedge is withered from the lake, and no birds sing. Oh, what can ail thee, night at arms, so haggard and so woebegone? The squirrel's granary is full, and the harvest's done. I see a lily on thy brow, with anguish moist and fever dew, and on thy cheek a fading rose fast withereth too. I met a lady in the meads, full beautiful, a fairy's child. Her hair was long, her foot was light, her eyes were wild. garland for her head, and bracelets too, and fragrant zone. She looked at me as she did love, and made sweet moan. I set her on my pacing steed, and nothing else saw all day long, for sideways she would lean and sing a fairy song. She found me roots of relish sweet, and honey wild, and manna dew, and sure in language strange she said, I love thee true. She took me to her elfin grot, and there she wept and sighed full sore, and there I shut her wild, wild eyes with kisses full. There she lulled me to sleep. There I dreamed. Oh, woe betide, the latest dream I ever dreamed on the cold hillside. I saw pale kings and princes too, pale warriors, death pale were they all, who cried, La der belle dame sans merci hath thee in thrall. I saw their starboard lips in the gloam, with horrid yawning gaped wide, and I awoke and found me here on the cold hillside. And that is why I such a leader, alone and palely loitering, where the sedge is withered from the lake, and to know the sea. Sylvia Plath wrote this poem about the birth of her child, and it's called Morning Song. Love set you going like a fat gold watch. The midwife slapped your foot soles, and your bawled cry took its place among the elements. Our voices echoed, magnifying your arrival. New statue. In a drafty museum, your nakedness shadows our safety. We stand round, lanky as ghosts. I'm no more your mother than the cloud that distills a mirror to reflect its own slow effacement at the wind's hand. All night, your moth breath flickers among the flat, pink roses. I wait to listen. The far sea moves in my ear. One cry, and I stumble from bed, cow-heavy and floral in my Victorian nightgown. Your mouth opens, clean as a cat's. The window square whitens and swallows its dull stars. And now you try your handful notes. The clear vowels rise like balloons. Theme number 2, characters. And the first character kept all my limbs very supple by the use of this ointment, 1 shilling a box. Allow me to sell you a couple. You are old, said the youth, and your jaws are too weak for anything tougher than suet. Yet you finished the goose, the bones, and the beak. Pray how do you manage to do it? In my youth, said his father, I took to the law and argued each case with my wife. And the muscular strength that it gave to my jaw has lasted the rest of my life. You are old, said the youth, one would hardly suppose that your eye was steady as ever, yet you balanced the needle on the end of your nose. What made you so awfully clever? I have answered 3 questions, and that is enough, said his father. Don't give yourself airs. Do you think I can listen all day to such stuff? Be off, or I'll kick you downstairs. A very different character from Dylan Thomas. The hunchback in the park. This one, having heard Thomas read it himself, is a little daunting. The hunchback in the park, a solitary mister propped between trees and water, from the opening of the garden lock that lets the trees and water enter, until the Sunday sombre bell at dark. Eating bread from a newspaper, drinking water from the chained cup that the children filled with gravel in the fountain basin where I sailed my ship, slept at night in a dog kennel, but nobody chained him up. Like the park birds, he came early. Like the water, he sat down. And mister, they called, hey mister, the truant boys from the town, running when he'd heard them clearly on out of sound, past lake and rockery, laughing when he shook his paper, hunchbacked in mockery, through the loud zoo of the willow groves, dodging the park keeper with his stick that picked up leaves. And the old dog sleeper, alone between nurses and swans, while the boys among willows made the tigers jump out of their eyes to roar on the rockery stones, and the groves were blue with sailors. Made all day until bell time, a woman figure without voice, straight as a young elf, straight and tall from his crooked bones, that she might stand in the night, after the locks and chains, all night in the unmade park, after the rains and shrubberies, the boys, the grass, the trees, the lake, the wild woods, innocent as strawberries that follow the hunchback to his kennel in the dark. nice young couple bought the house. How long have you lived here? 35 years, you said. It's lovely, they told you. You had to walk away. Oh, I'm sorry if we... It's all right, the agent reassured. He's just a bit upset. Settle in 30 days, sooner if you like. 30 days is fine. There are a few things you'll understand. The agent ran. Checks arrived. One more walk around the house. Hope you have the children. What's left? Check the list. There are neighbours. Warm the engine. Mustn't forget to shut the gate. 5 is my chest. Oh, it's a long drive to the Sunshine Coast. Take it in easy stage. Oh, you didn't forget your glasses. Godspeed. May the sun be with you.
The next character was introduced to us by the Beatles, although he doesn't have much of a name except they have a song, the first line of the song, Flat Top. This is Come Together. And I'll attempt to be the flat four, all on my lonesome.
Come on, flat top, you go, moving up slowly, you got you eyeball, you want holy roller, you got here, down, to his knees, bound, got to be a joker, he just do what he please. Chicka, the way, no shusha, he got toe, jam football, he got mama, finger, he shoot go, he say, I know you, yeah, you know me, but one thing I can tell you is you got to be free. Come together right now, but over me, buttons, 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 the back protection, he got Russ Gumbo, he got no support, he wants Papa, no cracker, he say 1 and 1 and 1 is 3, but I've got to be good looking, cause it's so hard to see. Come together right now, over me, buttons, slowly, he got two apple, he want they rolling, he say 1 and 1 and 1 is 3, but I got to be good looking, cause it's so hard to see. Come together right now, but come together right now, but come together right now, but over me.
You'll all know this one by Banjo Patterson, Lancy of the Overflow. I had written him a letter, which I had, for want of better knowledge, sent to where I met him down the Lachlan years ago. He was shearing when I knew him, so I sent the letter to him, just on spec, addressed as follows, Lancy of the Overflow. And an answer came directed in a writing unexpected, and I think the same was written with a thumbnail dipped in tar. 'Twas his shearing mate who wrote it, and verbatim I will quote it. Clancy's gone to Queensland roving, and we don't know where he are. In my wild, erratic fancy, visions come to me of Clancy, gone a-droving down the Cooper, where the western roads go. As the stock are slowly stringing, Clancy rides behind them singing, for the drover's life has pleasures that the townsfolk never know. And the bush has friends to meet him, and their kindly voices greet him in the murmur of the breezes and the river on its bars. And he sees the vision splendid of the sunlit plains extended, and at night the wondrous glory of the everlasting star. I am sitting in my dingy little office where a stingy ray of sunlight struggles feebly down between the houses tall, and the fetid air and gritty of the dusty, dirty city through the open window floating spreads its foulness over all. And in place of lowing cattle, I can hear the fiendish rattle of the tramways and the buses making hurry down the street, and the language uninviting of the gutter children fighting comes fitfully and faintly through the ceaseless tramp of feet. And the hurrying people daunt me, and their pallid faces haunt me as they shoulder one another in their rush and nervous haste, with their eagle eyes and greedy and their stunted forms and weedy, for townsfolk have not time to grow, they have not time to waste. And I somehow rather fancy that I'd like to change with Clancy. Like to take a turn at droving, where the seasons come and go, while he faced the rounded turn of that cash book and the journal. But I doubt he'd suit the office, Clancy, or the we had another theme, and its places. The first place is Westminster Bridge, another poem by Mr. Wordsworth. Upon Westminster Bridge. Earth has not anything to show more fair. Dull would he be of soul who could pass by a sight so touching in its majesty. This city now doth like a garment wear the beauty of the moon, silent, bare. Ships, towers, domes, theatres and temples lie open unto the fields and to the sky, all bright and glittering in the smokeless air. Never did sun more beautifully steep in his first splendor valley, rock, or hill. There saw I, never felt a calm so deep. The river glideth at his own sweet will. Dear God, great houses seem asleep, and all that mighty heart is lying still. showers beat on broken blinds and chimney pots. At the corner of the street, a lonely cab horse steams and stamps, and then the lighting of the lamps. The morning comes to consciousness of faint, stale smells of beer from the sawdust-trampled street with all its muddy feet that press to early coffee stands. With the other masquerades that time resumes, one thinks of all the hands that are raising dingy shades in 1,000 furnished rooms. You tossed a blanket from the bed. You lay upon your back and waited. You dozed and watched the night revealing the 1,000 sordid images of which your soul is constituted. They flickered against the ceiling. And when all the world came back and the light crept up between the shutters and you heard the sparrows in the gutters, you had such a vision of the street as the street hardly understands. Sitting along the bed's edge, where you curled the papers from your hair or clasped the yellow soles of feet in the palms of both soiled hands. His soul stretched tight across the skies that fade behind a city block, or trampled by insistent feet at 4 and 5 and 6 o'clock, and short square fingers stuffing pipes and evening newspapers, and eyes assured of certain certainties. The conscience of a blackened street, impatient to assume the world. I am moved by fancies that are hurled around these images and dreams. The notion of some infinitely gentle, infinitely suffering thing. Wipe your hand across your mouth and laugh. The worlds revolve like ancient women gathering fuel in vacant lots. Day dies, cook time comes. Now between the sunset and the sleep time, time of play about. The hunters paint black bodies by firelight with designs of meaning to dance corroboree. didgeridoo compels with haunting drone, eager feet to stamp, click sticks click in rhythm to swaying bodies, dancing corroboree. Like spirit things in from the great surrounding dark, ghost guns, dimly seen, stand at the edge of light, watching corroboree. Eerie the scene in leaping firelight, eerie the sounds in that wild setting, as naked dancers weave stories of the tribe into corroboree. One day soon, he'll tell her it's time to start packing. And the kids will yell, "Truly!" and get wildly excited for no reason. And the brown kelpie pup will start dashing about, tripping everyone up. And she'll go out to the vegetable patch and pick all the green tomatoes from the vines. And notice how the older girl's close to tears, because she was happy here. And how the youngest's beaming, because she wasn't. And the first thing she put on the trailer will be the bottling set she never unpacked from Grovedale. And when the loaded ute bumps down the drive past the blackberry canes with their last shriveled fruit, she won't even ask why they're leaving this time or where they're heading for. She'll only remember how, when they came here, she held out her hands bright with berries, the first for the season, and said, "Make a wish, Tom. Make a wish." And last for this half program is John Macefield's Cargoes. Rowing home to haven in sunny Palestine with a cargo of ivory and apes and peacocks, sandalwood, cedar white and sweet white wine. Stately Spanish galleon coming from the isthmus, dipping through the tropics by the palm green shores